Okay, on the old stream front. Hey, welcome in, people. Some early birds in the stream. Sandra, a very good evening to you. How are you doing today? And I just got perfect. I got a notification of my own live stream. That is actually a first. I never get prompts ever until like a week and a half later. Jerry, hello. Good afternoon. How's it going over where you're based? I'll be seeing you very soon. Wowza, very, very soon. Cannot wait. New York Go Fest, flying there Thursday. Bring it on. But of course, it's Pikachu with a cake on its head for Spotlight Hour tonight. And, well, the good news is some of you may have seen on a recent video. Actually, the screen brightness has died. If it goes into overheating mode, don't worry, we do have the phone fan present and correct. So we're ready to rock and roll. But we do actually have the shiny family completed already over the course of this year and last year. So earlier in the event, in fact it might have been on the Friday, was it the Friday? It might have been the Friday, the beginning of, yes it was, I remember it was in the video. Mike Griffin, good evening to you. How's it going? And by the way, thank you very much for your podcast message. It was featured on this week's show that's dropping on Sunday. Miko Siko, welcome to the stream. So we've already got one from this event, which is a level 1 male, and actually all the way back in 2023 it would have been, if I can find it. Here we go, our first one, the 12th of July, as it was. Pikachu 2023 was the female shiny, so we actually technically don't need one from tonight, but we are running a Primal Kyogre. We have, I think, enough Pokeballs to do some catches for tonight, so we're going to rock and roll with the Great Balls for the sesh. And in terms of Pikachus, actually, we might as well check the encounters. Actually, we got a lucky hundo in a trade recently. Trade, is it yesterday? Yesterday, or it was over the weekend. We have a lucky hundo of this thing as well. So there you go, we're at basically 1 million dust and 2.9k XL, and in terms of Pikachu encounters, 15,462. We've seen quite a few over the years. I have a horrible suspicion this phone's going to overheat, so I may ditch the phone case and put this one on. Bolo, welcome to the stream. Ultimate Elite, wonderful to see you back from the West Coast. How's it going? Renoir, how's it going? Managed to active a 2 hour in since, I think it was 1 hour. Still haven't got a Pikachu. Damn. Sorry to hear. At least there is another day of this event to go. And it's very likely Pikachu will make a return for next year too. Manjin Brawley, welcome to the stream. Get them shiny. Shout out from Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, same place as Man. Good stuff. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Appreciate the good vibes and the good luck. Good luck when it's your Spotlight Hour in several hours' time. Irene, Jasmine, both welcome to the stream. And the Wolverine Andrew, how is it going with you, sir? I think I will actually pop this out of the case and put the phone cooler on. Even though it's like a breezy 20 degrees Celsius here, it's quite a nice day, but not as toasty as it was earlier. But my Samsung is still going to crap the bed. So let's see how we do today on the old Spotlight Hour front. I'll catch. I'm going to spin stops all night and all of tomorrow while we're packing. But in terms of Pokeballs, I think we're good for the Go Fest, honestly. Leon and Lindsay, hey, good to see you both in the stream. Good evening. And hey, best of luck for the Spotlight Hour. Okay, right. I can put this phone away, I think. We're good. I've updated the Nightbot, which is nice. And we're A-okay to go. Nobody said anything about any spawns anywhere nearby that are interesting at all. It's going to be fantastic. Do you know what I am at? Yeah, I will take this out of the case, just to be on the safer side. So you may hear some clicking as we disassemble the case. And pop the phone fan on. Where's the power button? There we go. Power button's on. We're not going to be as slick on the old quick catch front with this on, but yeah, I mean, this phone needs a reality check on what temperature actually is. Goodness me. Bags packed, flying out first thing tomorrow. Raid out in New York City. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed, Andrew. So, okay, that's that. Actually, excuse me for a really long cable. Less than 2 minutes to go. Let's call this in preparation for New York. Because New York, we're definitely going to need the phone coolers. It's looking like it's going to be a very warm weekend over in the Big Apple. Fabulous. This should cool us down. Okay, magnets on. Lovely. Well, I'm going to do my best to keep that ready to go. Lana Jam, hello, good to see you. Thank you very much for the shiny luck. What else we got in the chat? Reese, how you doing, Milo, mate? Used to play with the group around 4 or 5 years ago. Goodness me, prior pandemic. Well, Reese, I'd love to see you popping in chat, mate. How are things with you? Philip, are the rates boosted for this spot-out? They won't be, I don't think. I don't believe Pikachu is a perma boost shinny. In fact, before we forget, because it doesn't matter, it's incense is 2 hours, we might as well whack the incense down right away and wait for the spawn to switch over. JT's popped in for the shiny chase. Man, how are you doing? When are you jetting out to New York City? Here we go, Pikachu, level 1 to kick things off. Remember, we're at about 15,600 Pikachu in general steam. Already have these shinies, so we'll see how we get on. And this will help complete that shared skies timed research that popped in yesterday, because I didn't do too many. Thursday morning. So actually you're flying in on the same day as Martha and me, because we're flying early Thursday. Should get into New York about 2 in the afternoon, I think. Something like that. CeeLo, good to see you. Roper Sheila, welcome to the stream. Hopefully get something good. Thank you very much. Fingers are crossed. I did see Sue popping in there with a fresh profile image. Sue, I'll be seeing you soon. I'll be seeing so many of you soon. It's going to be amazing. Very excited for this one. If only I had my Go Plus Plus to spin the old stops and stock up on items even more. But I think 1.6k ultras should be enough for New York City. Considering most of the time, if we're in the park, or when we're in the park, we're going to be loitering around the poolside cabana biome, because we want both the Oricorio shinies and the ducklets, and all 3 of them are in that biome, plus the Pikachu, I think, with the day and night, or the day crown, and the Eevee with the day crown too. And the rest of the time we're going to be raiding. Are we going to be raiding? Hope everyone stays hydrated these days. Damn right. In fact, stayed hydrated while editing the podcast today. The podcast, episode 178, recorded last night, has been finished, edited. Amazing. Done it inside of about 5 hours. Don't care for sniping. Oh, and JT, I've got our Volcarona shiny. Evolved and ready for our lucky trade. So, I will find you. I will find you for our lucky trade. I was just at the pharmacy picking up sunscreen, Advil, cold and sinus. We are prepped then, Sue. Medical cabinet is ready to rock and roll. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'll be bringing my eye drops and everything. Good old Pikachu. I do think it's a shame that this and Grimer were not in research tasks. If there was a research task for them, even if it was quite rare, it would have been quite fun to chase those during this event, but it's been findable in the wild, shall we say. I don't know about you guys, I also think that the showcases were put kind of the wrong way round, because, you know, the first showcase set was a Meltan, but by that point people had probably only had time to get 1 or 2 Meltan boxes down if they were able to do the Meltdown box. A lot of people didn't think it would be one every day, when it actually is. So Grimer was much more easily available than Meltdown. I should have put the Grimer showcases Saturday, Sunday, and then the Meltdown ones Monday and today. Come on. Hout indeed. Derek, welcome to the stream. Oh, home shiny for Crispy Chris. Hey, you get to be smug in the chat. Congratulations. Home shiny, always a fantastic pull. Well done. And yeah, Derek, what are your raid goals for New York City Go Fest? I want to join the club of people who have a hundo Necrozma. Hundo Necrozma is very much the goal for me. If it can be shiny as well, that would be epic. And obviously potential. I need the shiny Buzzwole, but I think that's going to be kind of a given if we're going to raid for 3 days non-stop. Plus, I'm planning on doing the 5 AM raid session, like you saw people from Sendai and Madrid doing. That's my plan. I would quite like to get one of each of the Ultra Beasts with a catch card, be it a shiny or a hundo. Don't mind, really. Or a shundo, any of them being shundo. Aha! I don't care for that rocket balloon, even though it could be a tiny Rattata. Come on. We are two things. We're getting towards a nice big cluster of Pikachu, but secondly, we're getting to the dead corner of phone service, so you'll have to bear with me, people. Pikachu is a non-shiny 98. Oh, 69 CP. Nice one, Mike. Nice one. Alicia K, lovely to see you in the stream, as always. How's it going? Okay, there's a few too many Pikachu for me to catch. Let's actually pay attention and catch some of them. Hopefully none of them are being tricky on the old catch front. I don't want to waste too many Great Balls, having spent the best part of probably 3 to 4 weeks restocking on everything. But the Go++, while editing at home and doing things, a bit of tidying up in the old back garden, and editing the pod in various different days, Go++ has been active, spinning those stops, and it's been good. It's been very good. So if I use the Great Balls, then when I spin stops tonight and tomorrow, I should be able to get a few more Ultras. That's my thinking. That is my thinking on that one. Actually, before we go any further, I'll show you something very cool. So I've been randomly doing special trades, as I recommend everybody does, to just clear up space and do that stuff. And I've been usually doing, that's how I got my Shundo Regigigas, people, if you didn't know. Did a random special trade and sent over a 2021 shiny Zekrom to Marta. She gave me a shiny Regigigas from 2021, and I got a random Shundo. It wasn't lucky or anything like that, but I was mad. But Francesco, over the weekend, I gave him a 2018 Articuno, and because he had like 80 or 70 of these catch card Necrozmas, he gave me one, and it turned into a lucky 96 catch card. So if we don't get a hundo for our fusion, that could very well be a good candidate, because very nice. It's a very, very nice one. Good IV, 96, lucky. Not too bad at all. Oh, and now, yeah, I can tell we're in a dead spot for signal, because my phone was basically going, oh, I can't handle it. Very happy. The other thing, actually, is I've now finally gone lucky friends again with Marta. Having got the... God, when did we last go lucky? It was when Katana and Celesteela were in the raid rotation earlier this year. We went lucky friends, we swapped shiny Katanas, and I got a lucky functional Shundo. It was like a 14 attack. No, 14 HP, sorry. 14 HP, 98 shiny. Lucky. So now we're finally lucky friends again, which means we can't do any more trades. We've been trading to get rid of all of old legendaries and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh no, who am I going to trade with? Or I'm just going to have to delete them all now. I've still got all of the Kyogre and Groudon from the raid days and things like that. Try and get rid of. But now they're just going to have to go to the Professor instead. We've got Mushroom in chat. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. How's it going with you? Kelly in the stream. Hello. What's up? Any shinies? Not yet. Not so far, but we have only been going for 8 minutes or so. plenty of time still to go. Plus, over the course of last year and this year, we do actually have the shiny male and female sorted. So the old shiny Pikachu from we're good. Plus a lucky hundo. Lucky hundo. Very nice. If we can get a few more, I wouldn't say no to it. Mischief Eltail raid hour. Sorry, anything good. Not for myself. Managed to give somebody else a 98%. But I will say, people, we've got Ho-Oh raid hour tomorrow. And there's still time if you want to have a chance or basically a guarantee of joining for some of the raids that I'm going to do tomorrow evening. You can go and drop a comment including your in-game name and your friend code and pop it over on the Mega Rayquaza Elite Raid video. A couple of people have said they want to join for that. I'll be going through tomorrow morning and adding people. So if you want to join for some shiny Ho-Oh action, that'll be the way to go. Although I'm aware that a lot of people want to save coins and remotes and things like that. Not only for New York potential GoFest raids this weekend, but next week with all of the different Ultra Beasts every day, rotating, different raid hours every day. Gonna be mad. And then Global GoFest, no remote raid cap. Come on. Pokeret's flying out to New York City tomorrow. Wishing you safe travels, and I'll see you over there in some capacity. Not 100% sure where we're going to start the 9 AM actual GoFest stuff, because we've got the city experience in the morning on the Friday. But I mean, I quite like where we began last year. I think it was Bryant Park we started in, from memory. I think a lot of people will be centralising around there. I think that was a recommendation from TRDF, who's local out there. Come on, Pikachu. Nearly got all the caches done. Hopefully flight not too bad for you. No, it's long. I think it's going to be about 7 hours or so. It may go faster, it may go a bit slower, but appreciate that, Philip. Thankfully, I'm not too bad when it comes to the old long haul flights, even though I do have long legs and get very cramped. I'm quite good at folding my legs like origami underneath the seats to stay comfortable. But we should be good. Plenty of things to occupy us with. There won't be a podcast to edit, unlike we had with God, when was it? I think it was New York last year, and possibly LA earlier this year. We had stuff to edit on the plane. This year we don't. There's nothing to do. I should have started a route. Completely forgot. Foolish of me. What was this? Jasmine did a trade during requires a raid day. Did a shiny Squirtle for shiny Squirtle and got a non-lucky 98. Oh, nice! Almost a random shundo. Huge congrats. Perfect for a mega. Lovely. At least you came to a grand total of 0 Rayquaza raids over the weekend. I think that's a story of a lot of people, actually. I did see a ton of comments on that video that I haven't got around to replying to, which is a shame. But I think a lot of people shared the same sentiment that I had, which is it's a bit just elite raids of rubbish. Just really bad. Oh, we have a huge one. Shame we don't have a Pikachu showcase. That would have been rather fun. That alongside Grimer could have been cool. What I will do is I'm just going to check local chat and see if anybody said anything. Nah, unexpected. No local chats. It's not the biggest Pikachu we've ever seen in our lives, but that's okay. I'm just going to do this occasionally just to quickly check. There we go. I thought the chat had frozen. Sorry, people. What did I miss? I missed quite a bit. Flying into New York City early Friday morning. Friday park experiences that evening. Oh, Mika Siko. We have afternoon park experience on the Friday as well, so we're in the same time slot. Come and say hello. We'll be, I posted it on my community tab and also on my socials, but me and Ian from the Incensed podcast, we're going to be doing the meet and greet stuff from about 2:30 to 3:30, and we'll be loitering around the area where the notable trainers are going to be, which is kind of sandwiched between the poolside cabana biome, which is the one you want to go for, both Oricorio forms and the ducklet in there, and the quarry. I think it's the quarry biome that has shiny drillbur in there, which is great. Nakmin, good to see you. Good evening, my friend. How's it going? Thoughts, although, oh goodness me, hope everyone's okay. Is that oh, telepathy? I see telepathy in the chat. Tony Cobb, hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning in, although I cannot tell what that flag is, but hey, wherever you're tuning in from, thank you. Okay, now we won't be doing the Ho-Oh raid invite. What we are going to do is the Golden Lure loop. I'm going to go that way. That's the plan, so we can get two routes. So we'll get the short one done, and then we'll get the long one done. Contacting family back home, see how they're all doing. Fingers crossed, mate. That's pretty unnerving. Please, Pikachu. Pikachu. Although we did get quite lucky. We had one on the first day of the event, and we had another one, what was it, 2 days ago? Also, how are we doing on this research? It's a bit long-winded, but we'll get it done eventually. I'm in no particular rush to sort that one out. So, and our route as we go. Fantastic. So you can see there, route was paused. I've barely even started it. Come on. Lovely. So yeah, as you can see, been posted by Nightbot there, the schedule for this week. We're going to have quite a few streams, 2 of which are coming from New York, so there's 2 different time zones posted on the schedule there, so you guys can kind of get the gist of what's going on. Friday and Sunday are the days that we're streaming GoFest at slightly different times, but I'm very much looking forward to it. Okay, I think I'm going to turn myself offline. I don't wish to be getting the same Ho-Oh raid invite over and over and over again.
Also, you can ride through it.
And Alaska, congrats on nabbing the shiny from the box, the Meltan box, and evolving one too. I did my Meltan box last night and managed to get another shiny, so far out of 3 boxes had 3 shinies. First box on the video was kind of dead, although I didn't expect it to be every day for this event, so I've missed the opportunity to get a couple of Meltan boxes, but it's not the end of the world. Come on, Pikachu. Nice, excellent. Didn't get anything good except 96 Meltan. I managed to bag a Hundo Meltan on the second box, which is great. It means I got the Hundo family completely completed is another huge Pikachu. Hundo family completed before getting the Hundo family completed. I've never had a Hundo Meltan from a box. The only one I've got is a lucky trade that went Lundo way back in 22, I think it was. What? Incense, not shiny. See, again, same. I really don't like it when I get the same invite 6 times over. It's like, take the hint. Particularly now with New York Go Fest and Global Go Fest, any coins I have, I'm saving them for remote raids for the Go Fest. And, well, mostly circuitry. That's the time the remote game will be strong. Still waiting on the Hundo Meltan. Got 40% as wowzer. Nicely. She got the family 2 times over on that one. And Leska, thanks for popping by the stream. Hey, hope you have a good rest of the day. The thing is, I'm not going to remote Ho-Oh. I'm not planning on remoting Ho-Oh at all.
Yeah.
Best to save the old coinage. Collected the 7-day reward, 98 Jang Mo-O. Soon that'll be shiny, people. Next weekend, not this coming one. Go Fest Global, that will be shiny, and it's such a good shiny family. Pink and basically yellow. Pink and yellow, amazing combo. Oh, stop being difficult, Pikachu. For crying out loud. But I'm very much ready for the IRL raiding in New York. Stocked up on the old raid passes. Ready to rock.
Otherwise, they.
I want to hit as many Necrozmas as I possibly can do.
I just don't like the
Is there a interesting raid? No. No interesting raid, so we don't have to focus on that. We can just crack on. Again? That's the 4th version of that Ho-Oh raid. It's like, no.
I've done the London Marathon.
I really.
Come on. A sparkly Pikachu would be very welcome at this point. Shadow Hundo Shackle. Very nice in the game. Dare you to purify it. Come on. Tony Cobb. The cake Pikachu is too beautiful, shiny. I need it. Good luck whenever it turns to your spot hour. Very best of luck. And there is obviously one more day left of the event, the Wednesday, tomorrow. That's the final day of this 8-year anniversary event. Ends at 8 PM local time. So still a little bit longer to get. And yes, we got our Zygote cell. Fantastic. Route 1 completed. Mateo's going to say something to us as well. Let's select another gift. Bandstand exchange. Let's see what's going. Where's it coming from? Greenbridge, Thailand. Hey, not quite as funny as the first gift we got from Thailand, but hey, you can go and check out the Klefki and Wiglet video with Lachlan and Masterful27 to see what that gift was. Possibly the funniest gift in my postcard collection. Got myself a 14-15 share number chop over the weekend. Oh, very nice. That is very much a worthwhile shadow right there. Congrats, Alicia K. Nice. I'm still waiting for my 3rd shadow hundo. Haven't had one since 2019, I think. If I search 4-star and Shadow, yeah, you see I have two to my name. 2021, both of them caught 2021. One was a Teddy Ursa, and then one was actually a gold bat. That's it. Out of however many rocket battles we've done, that is it. That's our Shadow Hundo collection, is 2 of them. At least one of them is sort of useful. The other one, just a level 50 Shadow trophy, I guess. Now, let's get our next route going, and we're going to go that away. Get some more Psyguard cell action. Why the hell not? Who else we got in the chat? Rob Seller, never had one. Have 2 Shundos, but no Shadow Hundo somehow. It's just the Shadow Hundos are a lot more difficult to get, to be honest, but they may happen. They may come along. Bloody Pikachu. CJ Jaguar, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. We're nearly halfway done on this spot hour. They move surprisingly quickly. Timer flies. And no shiny as of yet. There are 2 XXL ones, but that doesn't really mean anything. Shadow Hundo Walreign's a beast. Lovely. As again, it's quite nice when you get a somewhat meta-relevant Shadow. That's why I tend to always try and go for the Shadow Tier 5 raids, because they have a little bit of a better chance of getting a Hundo from them. And I wouldn't mind a Shadow Hundo Legendary. Gotta be honest. Entei's back for July. I think after the Go Fest shenanigans, it will be the 20th and 21st of July. That is the first weekend after Global. Might try and do some Shadow Entei raids, perhaps. What do we get? Shadow Hundos are Tyranitar and Chimchar. Well, you know, I really much approve of one of those. Shadow Tyranitar is insanely good. In fact, perfect versus Necrozma. I think it's like the 3rd or 4th best counter out of everything. Fabulous. Just got a 15, 13, 15 Party Hat Bulbasaur. Shame we can't evolve it. Nice, 96 Party Hat. Massive level 50 telepathy. Why the hell not? And then take it in versus, I don't know. Does Shadow Pikachu exist? Good question. No, sadly not. Shadow Pikachu has never been a thing in the game. And I'm not sure if they'll ever do it, because the whole thing of like Pikachu being the mascot and being cute and everything, I'm not sure if they'll turn it to the evil version. We've obviously had Shadow Bidoof and stuff like that, but there are a couple that are a bit like, will they ever do them? I'm not sure. Sorry, people. I just knew the stream would cut out. Route was paused. Stop it. Sorry, people. When the game just froze then, and it immediately, I was like, okay, my Samsung, it gives a little bing when the stream disconnects. I'm like, okay, now, like, it seems to be almost every 26 or 27 minutes that the Samsung just loses connection for no reason whatsoever. And it's just like the most irritating thing. Trying to live stream and just goes, oh, I can't bother to function. You know, that one job I have as being a phone, I'm not sure I'm up to the task.
Get my Spotify on.
If you've got your Spotify on, listen to the Incensed podcast. Should have shouted at him. Who knows? Hopefully we're all back. Hope we're back. How many Shadow Shinies have we got? Quite a few, thanks to all of the Tier 5 Shadow raids these days, but I actually have a collection video on the channel of Shadow Shinies. It was filmed back in March or so, I think it was. Yeah, somewhere on the channel. Need clone Pikachu to come back. Oh my goodness, yeah, we do need the clones to come back. The clone Pokemon. They need to make a return. They really, really do. Same with Jesse and James. Jesse and James haven't been in Pokemon Go for forever. I think they were last seen in like 2021, towards the end of 2021. Just caught a random shiny Alolan Grimer. Very nice indeed. Just remember, and this goes for most Alolan Pokemon, most Galarian forms as well, things that are available in eggs, they have a slightly boosted shiny rate. So they're typically a 1 in 64. That's why a lot of us, I think I've had 2 shiny Alolan Grimers this event. They are perma boosted, so some of the better ones to potentially shiny chase if you're looking for a good IV shiny. Ooh. Regigigas, there we go. Yeah, the iconic duo, Jesse and James. I think they've literally been in Pokemon Go 3 times, that's it. And I really don't know why, just leave them in as a potential random grunt or leader thing from a balloon. Now, why not? Just why not? Considering it's now been nearly 3 years. 3 almost full years since Jess and James were in the game. Wild. Chaz, hello, a wonderful, wonderful evening to you. How's it going? Hope you and Alex are all good. Yeah, random rare balloon encounter. It would just be a little, like you see their balloon pop in instead of the standard grunt. You think, ooh, that's something. The Meowth balloon. But again, it's one of these things that I think Niantic sort of go, oh yeah, we should probably do something about that, and then just leave it on a bit of paper and it gets put underneath the table somewhere and forgotten about for 3 or 4 years. Oh dear, we have a research task called Catch 7 different species of Pokemon. That, during Spot Hour, is going to be very difficult to do. Ah dear, Shadow Eevee. Again, I say, Crispy Chris, I'm with you. I wouldn't mind a Shadow Eevee, that'd be a great chase. I just have a feeling because it's like Pikachu and Eevee, the 2 kind of cutie, almost mascot Pokemon. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure they'll do them. I have to see. I can't remember, there was a bunch of code a while ago that showed certain shadows, and Shadow Eevee might have been in the mix there. But again, don't quote me on that. I may try and sound act and act professional and have a ton of information in my head, but a lot of it sometimes is wrong. It's much easier when they're doing a podcast because you can prepare for it. Shadow Umbreon would look really cool though. Damn right it would. Damn right it would. I've got to think. Shadow Shiny Glaceon with the pale blue and the purple would look very nice. I'm not a fan of how annoying these Pikachu are to catch though. It's like, come on. Stop playing silly buggers. Behave. Please. Although at some point in July, I think towards the end of July, potentially, we are due for a new rocket rotation, so we'll get a new wave of Shadow Shinies from leaders. It'll be very interesting to see what they pick, because there are some that are very overdue for a Shadow Shiny. Swinub, that's very much due a Shadow Shiny potential. Ralts, being another one. That'd be rather good.
That's what I'm worried about.
My god, we've got one very stubborn Pikachu here. 660. Not playing ball. There we go. Would love Beldum back as well. Yeah, Beldum as a repeat one would be fantastic. Such a grind, such a worthwhile grind as well. Really want a good IV Shadow Snorlax. Shadow Shiny Snorlax, actually, people, would be very, very tempting. Very tempting indeed. although a complete pain to catch, because I never do the Snorlax grunt because I always find it way too time consuming and difficult to do, because you've got, usually I tend to experience that Shadow Snorlax comes as a trio, so you get 3 in a row and they alternate the moves. So you have one that's super fast with the fast move of Lick, which just DPSs you down, and then the next one has Zen Headbutt, which destroys your fighting types that you need to counter it. And then the one afterwards will be one of the two. You'll be like, either it will DPS, just spam you down in terms of health, or the Zen Headbutt will just annihilate you. I find it really annoying. And I have a feeling the chat is frozen again. There we go. Thought it had been. Right, I'm going to pause here for a bit and catch these, because they are not getting in the ball, as is typical with Pikachu, gotta be honest. Lois Rockstar, welcome to the stream. How's the hunt going? No shinies as of yet, but hey, we're still checking and catching. Just over halfway done. We will see what happens. We have already had one from this event, so not too bad if we don't get one, but it is full odds. Full odds shiny chase. System 1, hello, welcome to the stream. Spol hour is 6 to 7 p.m. local time, so you over there in New York, Machi, when it turns to 6 p.m. over in New York, that'll be when your Spol hour kicks off. And good luck. Very good luck. I'll be on your time zone very soon. Thursday afternoon, I'll be over in your neck of the woods. Okay, these things are not catching, so we're just going to have to move on with that. Let me have a little check again of the group. Les groups. And see. Ooh, there is one. Can I get there? Maybe. It's going to be a bit tricky. I might have to spatial rend, actually, someone said, because it's going to be difficult to stream in the shopping centre, but I think we'll go for that. Hundo. Someone shouted out a hundo, which is not the worst thing in the world to check. Let's just keep checking. I'm going to finish my route and then slowly meander up to the shopping centre. Come on. Let's go. Big clusters. Big clusters. Gotta love it. Jazzy girl, are you going to celebrate 4th of July when you're in New York on Thursday? Yes. I think I might be having a drink or two to say, well done for kicking us out. Hey, very rare. Never been, obviously, in America on the 4th of July, so we get a chance to experience what goes on in there in the New York City. That'd be fantastic. I'm not quite sure what the plans are, but it will be all good. That's just me being a scatterbrain. I've got to sort out my SIM cards. SIM cards for America, got to sync them up with the phones and the SIM card slots and everything. Pack as well, got to pack. Looking forward to it. We've got Kerry in chat. Did I miss Kerry joining the stream? Welcome in, Kerry. How's it going? And Wilson, lovely to see you in the stream as always, my dude. Thank you so much for the super chat, just for the 4th of July joke. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's ironic, but it was the best one of the deal in terms of flights and everything. You know, the British landing in America on the 4th of July. Let's go. Appreciate the dono, my dude. Thank you. And hey, hopefully I can see you. You come into New York at a certain point in the weekend. So I think we're lucky friends, man. Wow, I hatched a cat. Is it a hundo? No, not even close. In a bin it goes. Hey, Kerry, alongside with the pound sterling version of the super chair. Thank you so much for the dono, and can't wait to see you for global. Looking forward to global as well. It's going to be a mad weekend. Hey, it'll be good to catch up. We're going to try and go lucky friends. I've been trying to do the interactions every day, doing the gift opening, see if we can go lucky friends before next weekend. How's everybody been doing with the event in terms of lucky friends and lucky trades? Because I feel like I've been quite lucky in terms of getting lucky friends, haha. There was one day when I got 3 lucky friends out of about 9 or 10 gifts. It was wild. Went lucky friends with Mark Volman, K Dunks and RJ Robrieri inside of 10 gifts, which was mental. Now I've got lucky friends with Claudia and Marta and somebody else, I think, as well during this event. Also, I try with this weekend with my bros. B-Day weekend, so calendar is packed. Damn! Damn! Hey, you can't help when your brother-in-law's birthday is, I guess. No matter how hard you try. Yes, Asha, it's very much Spotlight Hour here in the UK. In fact, Spotlight Hour has been going for 40 minutes over here in London. No shiny as of yet. But never say never. Although it is very much a full-on shiny. And do a little shortcut for the route. Okay, this foam fan self-adhesive thing is not very good. It keeps sliding. There we go. Been loving the event. No event shinies. Got a hundo Tepig and a hundo Meowth. Oh, very nice, and finally lucky friends with the boyfriend again. Fantastic. Hopefully you can get yourselves a nice little lucky trade. You're going to save it for global and try and get the shiny Necrozmas and then swap them. I think that's what a lot of people are going to do. Right, let's get this route finished. All of the Pikachus. God, I'm really not impressed, A, with this Samsung as of late, and B, this phone fan. Like you glue, like this is a magnetic one, and it requires a back to be glued to the phone so it functions. And it moves. The adhesive doesn't actually set properly. That's not exactly well engineered, is it? There's the Zygon cell, fantastic. So that's one picked up again. Come on. I'm not exactly sure what people are trying to pull up with the exclamation mark shiny. How's that achieving? Managed to get a shiny, can you keep a normal one? For me, might I keep a normal one of what though? Kerry. Question mark unknown.
You know, it's just turtle.
We'll see how we do, because of course, question mark unknown is not available at Global Go Fest. It's only the IRL events that get it, so we'll see how we do. I mean, last year, even though I went to 2 Go Fests, I only got 1 exclamation mark shiny. I had to trade from the first one. Ooh. Okay, we're heading into a bit of a signal dead spot now, so just bear with me if the stream goes a bit either pixelated or laggy. But we haven't had a shiny tonight, so even if there was a counter being updated constantly, there would be 0 on it. But just ask. Just ask how the shinies are going. Whoa, there's like 6 Pikachu in a row right there. Have you seen that? That's fantastic. There's a whole conga line of them. Fabulous. Maybe they'll be shiny in here. Let's see. Are they going to catch or not? Did you get the Celebi Masterwork Research? No, I didn't this time around, because I got the shiny Celebi back in 2020 when it was first made available. So yeah, I didn't get it. I don't need to get it. Did you have to get it this time around? Because obviously, I mean, it's not been available since late 2020, which is coming up to, well, it's 3.5 years ago, people. 3.5 years ago. So if you're getting a shiny Celebi Masterwork Research, how's it getting on? Because I don't know what the research tasks are for it. What's the actual Masterwork Research looking like? Are you time gated in any way? The fact that 3 out of 5 didn't catch on that conga line is kind of disgusting. Not catching. Fine, a little difficult. I need to double check where someone posted that Pikachu. Ben Biggins say congratulations, Hundo Alolan Vulpix. Very nice, 7 kilometer red catch. What geotag have you got on it actually? And a random question, because obviously 7 kilometer eggs come from the gifts and they can come from anywhere on the planet. Oh, I might have to hot-foot it actually. I have to make it move quick. Let's go and get the hundo before the spoiler hour comes to an end. Let's see how signal holds up. Kerry, thank you very much for the super chat again. Let's move. There we go. When are you off? We are flying out on Thursday morning. Thursday morning for me. Most people flying in on Wednesday, I think. But yeah, Master and I are flying out early Thursday morning, so we should get into New York City for late afternoon, I think, depending on how customs goes and everything. They'll eventually get round to shiny dropping Gimmiku, I'm sure, but not right now. They'll sit on that one for a long, long time, I suspect. I think for the last 10 minutes. Let's get it at Spatial Rendon, because I think this spawn was noted as being in the shopping centre. But I can't go in there just yet. So if we can nab from outside, that'd be rather good. The CP that I saw someone say was 723. Good range on Spatial. Let's go. It's not quite here, it's much further up, around about here I think, closer to where the sponsored stop is. So let's see if we can reach the Pikachu. 723 is the magic number. Sue leaving tomorrow by 2 p.m. We'll be in New York City for 3. It's much easier when you're in the same area, but hey, at least you won't have me in your passenger seat to draw out any of the weird nutters out there going to vandalise a car. That is a plus point, Sue. Okay, is it here? Is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's got to be that one there. No, it's not that one. Okay. Where is it? Is it this one? There we go. That should be 100%er that someone shout out in the local crew. Let's... Oh no, we're not master balling it. Let's ultra ball that thing. If it doesn't jump. Come on. There we go. Fantastic. That is a hundo tube. Fantastic. Can never argue with a good old hundo for a spa layout. With 9 minutes remaining, let's go. 100%er. Good old local crew shouting out. Somebody who's in the shopping centre at the time. Let's give it the tag of hundo. Watch the next one be shiny. No, thankfully not. But now let's go back. Oh, it's a tiny one. That's a really small Pikachu. That's tiny. Did it catch? It did catch. Thank goodness for that. Tiny one. Fabulous. Right, now let's go back into Walpole area for the last 8 minutes or so. See if a shiny comes our way. No traffic. Nice. Don't very much a win. Was it telepathy? The spatial round effect incense range. No, it wouldn't, because incense always goes where your character is. An incense spawn always pops in wherever your character is, so there's no need for it to affect. It affects just the range of wild spawn access. Imagine the hundo fled. We wouldn't allow that. We would not allow that. Goldenraz Ultra Ball thankfully did the job. But I do want to double check. I can't remember what my Lundo, which I'll check at the end of the stream, because if it's male and female hundos collected as well, that's fantastic. Just got my platinum Pikachu medal. Hey, big congratulations. Perfect kind of event to get that ticked off, so well done. Don't have to worry about that anymore. All we need, and I think a lot of people might be in the same boat, even as me, we need a Rattata event to complete the tiny Rattata badge. I think I've looked, I'm literally 47 away from getting that platinum finally. So even though I've moaned about it in a lot of events videos recently about the return or rediscover Kanto stuff that seems to be lingering on from last season, in a way that's kind of a silver lining, is that seeing that Rattata is featured in wild spawns quite a lot. I'll take it. I need the tiny Rattatas. Getting some Pikachu trouble here, not getting in the ball. How dare they? There we go, we can meander. The Pikachu clusters! Fabulous! Maybe time for a badge/medal update video. Perhaps after New York, Jerry. Maybe, actually, in fact, after Global. After Global, I think, might be the way to go. Signal, glitch. Love that. I haven't seen a tiny Rattata in so long. The thing you've got to note is a bit like the large Magikarp. It's not actually to do with, I mean, the XXS and XXL do help these days, but it's the weight of them, not the actual like height of them at all. So a tiny Rattata has to be smaller than 3.13 kgs in the game for it to count as a tiny Rattata. And a large Magikarp, or big Magikarp, has to be over 13.13 kg. I think that's how it goes. Boom, excellent throw. Come on. Let's go. Only 5 minutes to go. What's this? 24-hour New York Go Tour challenge. Not going to happen, I'm afraid. Apart from anything else, like if the Go Fest ran on, like the spawns ran on for a full 24 hours, then that might be worthwhile. But because they end at, what is it, 7 p.m, there's not really much point. Because otherwise you've just got, I mean, the first 2 days of the, or the first day of the event, sorry, you just have random regular rubbish. And outside of that, it will just be the Aquatic Paradise features. So yeah, there'll be Ducklet around, but I did suggest it, but the problem is the raids die off as well. So there's no point. If I'm going to do a 24-hour challenge at all, it would have to be global with the remote raids and things like that. But given it's a 2-day extravaganza, not a 1-day event, and I kind of need to be tip-top for both, I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I don't think I will. Not necessary. Someone querying my, was it Pokestop or item storage? Yeah, I live on a lot of Pokestops, thankfully. I live in West London, so not only do I live in a big city, I'm also quite thankful where I actually do live, because I live between technically 4 Pokestops. If I drift around a bit, which can happen, I can get to about 7 or 8. But the Go Plus Plus is working constantly to get items, and particularly ahead of New York Go Fest this weekend plus Global, I wanted to get as many Great Balls and Ultra Balls as possible. It was mostly an idea though. Don't worry, Renoir, it was an idea that I'd floated around with actually as well, but it's a shame that logistically it's just not possible. It would have been quite fun to roam around the streets of New York and experience that city at 4 a.m. as well, because obviously we experienced West London quite a lot at 4 in the morning, given that we've done the 24-hour challenge 11 times on the channel. But hey, hopefully our rooftop bar will be on a few stops the 4th of July. Hopefully so. That would be ideal, really. Oh, we have 3 minutes remaining, so I'm going to do a loop of the green to finish up and see if something sparkly comes our way. Subway rats at 4 a.m, no thanks. Don't worry, we won't be venturing to the subway at 4 a.m. Although, to be honest, we are going to sort of experience that session because we'll be raiding from 5 in the morning. Or certainly Marta, Francesco and I definitely will be. I think Ian has opted out of that ship, as it were. What's the one feature you'd like to see added to Pokemon Go? It's a very good question, and one that's actually going to be a very difficult one to answer, because in terms of brand new features, it's very difficult to think of something that I would like to be added to the game that isn't just an update to a kind of current system. Personally, I would like them to update the invite system on the friends list to show if somebody has hit their remote raid cap. That's the thing, because you guys see it every week on Raid Hour. As we get towards the end of Raid Hour, a lot of people hit their remote raid cap, but if they're online, they still show as invitable, and then you tap them and it goes, oh, I'm afraid 1 out of those 5 people wasn't able to be invited because they're maxed, but it doesn't show you who. So that would be, honestly, if they could update it, so if you're maxed out, or if it showed, it was a huge Pikachu on instance, lovely. If it showed on the friend that you're going to invite how many remote raids they have left for the day, because they have that data. That data is accessible because it shows you, if you remote into a gym, how many remotes you have left for the day. So why not just put that as a little number next to the person to say, hey, this person has 3 remotes remaining, so you can invite them. That would honestly make remote raiding and inviting people so much easier. There's 7 o'clock. Oh, we got a huge one right at the end. Last spawn is an XXL Pikachu because it's just ticked over to 7 o'clock. Hit the excellent on it. And it broke out and ran. Seriously? I gave it a bloody excellent throw. Utter ridiculousness, Pikachu. I suppose one had to run. Or maybe because we've been quick catching, so we don't know. Perfect time. And that one's run as well. I think that's because we caught that one. Should be grayed out for people who are maxed. Absolutely, I agree. I do agree. So in terms of things, we gained about 300 XL candy, which is very nice indeed. Only about 60k dust, but that's not the worst thing in the world. We saw about another 200 and something, I think. Well, what number? Was it 15,600 or was it 15,400? I think it was 15,400 off the top of my head. Somewhere in there. But in terms of obviously no shiny Pikachu for this spot hour, we know we got 1 hundo. There we go, we've got the 1 hundo, and I think they're both male, so the quest for a female hundo continues. Fantastic. What about a Nundo? No, nothing after the Nundo Meltan. But I would call that a fairly successful spotlight hour. Actually, have I used my in-person pass for the day? I haven't. Patron members, we want to do a little Ho-Oh raid, see if we can get lucky friends, why not? Brendan M, hey, good to see you. Any sparkly cake? Unfortunately not today. But hey, I'm gonna, oh, I know I'm offline. I need to re-online myself. There we go, fantastic. Kerio jump in, lovely. Lince up for a raid, fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Don't forget, people, we've got Ho-Oh Raid Hour tomorrow, which we're going to live stream as well. So there is still potential to jump on the raid stream for that if you want to raid with us, potentially get some shiny Ho-Oh luck. There we go. Miko Seeker, thank you very much. See, one person's maxed. Somebody's maxed out and it didn't show us. I'll invite Alex next and see if we can get the friendship level up. What was I going to say? Something important. Ho-Oh Raid Hour, that's it. If you pop a comment on the Elite Raid Mega Rayquaza video, you'll find that on the channel. It's the most recent vlog we put up. If you pop a comment on that, including your in-game name and your friend code, quite a few people have done that already, which is wonderful. Yeah, that will be the way that you can potentially join for Ho-Oh's Raid Hour tomorrow. And we should have a fairly good sesh for that. Ho-Oh being double weak to rock shouldn't be too difficult a thing to take down, so it could be a good opportunity. Sue's up for a raid. Fabulous. Let's invite Charlie Lucy. Let's invite Crimson Camera. Try and get that Ultra Friend level up. Sue. And who have we not? Pokerets was in stream. Let's go. 2 people are maxed out. Jerry, did I invite you? Let me see. No, I didn't. Invite you and somebody else. Am I max now? There we go, that's max invites done, I think. Mike Griffin, thanks very much. Catch you again tomorrow. Hey, thanks for popping in the stream, dude. Yes, see you for the Ray game tomorrow, because I know you are one of, I think maybe 4 or 5 people who've put their name down. I'll be sending those friend requests out tomorrow, probably lunchtime, around UK lunchtime. And we could go... I'm not going to Mega Evolve Diancie. We've already got a Kyogre Mega Evolve. Why not? just leave it as is. But nice squad of people. Thank you everybody for jumping in. It'll be the final thing we do on stream today. Let's go. Take down the Ho-Oh. See if we get a shiny. I've literally not raided this thing. I think I've done one raid for it. Paul got my hundo Ho-Oh earlier, was buzzing. Fabulous. Congrats on getting the hundo. Very, very nice indeed. A hundo organically from a raid. That's pretty dumb. Look at this. 10 people just annihilate. Shadow Rhyperia. We've got a mega shiny Aerodactyl in there. Awesome. Done and dusted. Thanks for the stream. Good luck on the raid. Thank you very much. Roper Salah as well. Good to see you. Hopefully see you again tomorrow. 2194. That's not too bad. I think is the hundo 2022. Is it 2207 or is it 2222? I forget. I need to look up the stats when I program Nightbot in for tomorrow. Good luck, people, for your shiny. This isn't one, but that's absolutely okay. I need to do my... Actually, I've already done my thumbnail. I just need to program in the Nightbot commands. Come on. First ball catch. Ciao, Lucy. Hey, very welcome for the invite. Sue as well, very welcome for the invite. Sammy to this one. Oh, it's a 93. 93%, fabulous. 2186, 2147, and Charles Lucy very much taking the wooden spoon on that one, I think. 2132. Ouch, indeed. Right, that's going to conclude this stream today. So thank you very much for popping in, everybody who's a regular viewer or a new viewer. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much for the super chats that came through today as well. We'll be back live streaming radar tomorrow, and there are obviously 2 GoFest streams coming up as well. You can check out the schedule on the community tab for YouTube or on X or wherever. Socials is all good. Big thank you to the mod squad as always for helping answer people's questions, keeping things in check, and also helping me out enormously. Appreciate all of you so much, and yeah, have a good evening and good luck for your spoil hour if it's going to be happening in the very near future. Take care, people. Best of shiny luck.